Hello everyone, my name is Alex. Today I am bringing you round 4 of our Art of War event. Today with me I have Sean
Shit.
and Corey.
Hey everyone.
This is totally not our second time recording this.
I had an Arnold Palmer joke. It's gone now.
So this is the Art of War event that was at PM Hobbycraft, graciously hosted at PM Hobbycraft. Big thanks out to those guys for letting us play there and hosting a big tournament. And on the left side is myself playing FN Bazine 2-die New Phasma. And on the right hand side we have Corey playing E Charut, or Charut, however you pronounce it, and E Kanan.
So out of the gate, I just want to say I'm going to give Matt advantage to you, Alex, just because Star Wars, and I don't know what that is, Corey.
Uh,
It's
she
like-
was in the Christmas special.
I mean, nice butt, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough.
Now, what is that from, Corey?
I have no idea, but I seem to do better when I use it, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
The good old Matt luck. So it looks like I'm just being a dick and I just cut the top card from your deck. And
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Come on, man.
That's the play. That's
So
the
I-
play of the game.
nearly the dream hand, minus, like, I prefer another weapon. You win roll off and you choose. I'm gonna assume Mos Eisley Spaceport, take the shields. No particular reason other than the shields.
You know I love the shields.
I know in your hand you have a Reaping the Crystal, a Force Throw, 2 Cautions, and something else. In my hand I have a He Doesn't Like You, a Drudge Work, which is fantastic for just making Bazine get me money. I have an Imperial HQ, a Vibra Knife. What else is in there? And the Logistics.
Oh, look. It's a 3-cost force throw. First turn.
Pretty good start. Pretty good
Exactly what you want. Exactly what you want to see.
As an FN player, this is my worst nightmare, seeing this round 1, your very first action.
I think it did roll blank though, so you know.
It did roll blank, but
But then what?
Shrewd's just
Oh, yeah.
gonna re-roll it for you, and if you just re-roll some Kanan dice, hit a focus, you're feeling pretty
Ooh.
good.
Ooh, ooh.
I mean, Churret will. I mean, the internet will have you believe Churret is a bag of garbage, but
He did well for you this day. He
He
finally
did.
has
Almost-
a good partner, and he's gonna get another good partner with the new Legacy set.
I just have to say Kylo 2. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Eh.
Kylo 2,
Eh.
yeah, makes me cry, but
Well, it's really hard to guess. It's hard to say blue. I think once you say blue like 3 times after that, it's just downhill from there. So, it's just hard to do.
well, he doesn't like you to remove the Force Throw special. I'm 90% sure. Yep. Get
Yeah,
rid of it.
you want to get that off the board for sure.
It's a 2 damage swing if you hit that FN, or if I reroll that Phasma and hit a 2, then you're smiling. Well, it looks like you're showing, well, you do have the focus. Use the Kanan ability on the focus, turn your Shrewd die to the +2 range, deal the 4, slam me in the face.
I think I was just thinking about how greedy I wanted to get right there.
And looks like you do that play. Why not? You need FN gone as quickly as you can.
Yeah, so I take the 4 damage, which is pretty good.
What was the greedy play?
Oh, I could have just like re-rolled Kanan to try and get some more damage or something.
Thought you had something else in there. Maybe you're thinking.
I think I was sitting on caution as well, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to resolve all my dice.
Makes sense. Looks like 4 damage Kanan at the end of the round. FN's also sitting on 4 damage, and an Imperial HQ gets dropped. I will be starting the round 2 with $3 compared to your $2, so money advantage, SAR upgrade advantage is in your favor with Force Throw. Really, I need to be hitting stuff with FN to turn this game back into my favor.
That being said, you did even up with the board state. I do like how you are sitting right now.
Currently, it's a very even board states. I do have the health advantage. Die is the same, so. Rocket launcher gets played. Anything but a blank here would be nice. There's the blank.
Lucky me.
So an interesting thing with Kanan that I didn't spot during the match, or at least I didn't spot until you pulled it on me, is Kanan's ability allows you to focus or to resolve one of his dice before you take an action. So being able to resolve the focus, use it on the force throw special, and then use the force throw special. Very nasty combo. So I didn't spot it, but I should have just overridden the rocket launcher immediately, because it's going to be useless to me unless I can get rid of that focus, or if I can get rid of the force throw die.
Right, right. You definitely want to play around that force throw.
Caution, use one of Shrewd's dice, give Kanan 3 shields. I will pretty much undo a lot of my hard work from the last round.
Toss for a reroll.
Yep, shields are good here. Even if you have a vibro, you got range damage to resolve as well, so.
Why not, exactly. I believe there's a deflect in your hand. And you just, force throw special, throw the rocket launcher back at me, deal the 3 damage.
Yeah, so I was deciding whether to play the deflect there or the force throw.
I think that was the right play because you can then surprise him with the deflect that you have in your hand.
Well,
Yeah.
If you deflect, then you deal 2 damage, which is not bad, and then later on you force throw for 4. Either way, you're coming out at... I think, actually, no, you do come ahead with doing the 3 and then the deflect for 2.
I'll electroshock the focus.
No, my bad, my math is wrong. But 1 damage difference doesn't really matter.
No, I just
Either
like
way,
that.
pretty swingy.
Yeah, I like that sneaky sideways damage. I don't like, unless you knew he had to deflect, I would like to keep that in my pocket, personally.
Exactly. Keep it. It can surprise people just throwing deflects. I mean, it's not really surprising at this point in our meta. It's a lot of range damage. If you're not running 2 deflects, you're crazy, and so Corey, you're crazy. You're not running 2 deflects in this deck.
And Bazine with the nut punch special. It's fantastic.
Realize I can't flank. Decide to just toss it for a reroll, I believe.
I will toss for a reroll.
Alright,
I toss for a reroll. Hit the 4 for $1, 4 range damage for $1 on the rocket launcher, 2 stick for $1 on the FN die, and there's the deflect, putting Kylo at lethal damage, or FN at lethal damage.
See, the good news is coming out of this, you didn't have to actually pay to shoot that rocket, so he did save you $1.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, if you look at it like that, I mean, he did you a solid.
Yeah, so big swing there, taking out 9's round 2.
Yep. Nearly end of round 2. Bazine now has his Z6.
3 to Shrewd.
And you're feeling pretty good at this point. Force throws on the table. It's stopping me from... I can't even do any 9 shenanigans because 9's is now dead. And my damage is kind of spread. It's not all in one character where I would prefer it to be.
So going back, would you have not taken off the 2 shields, knowing that Corey's probably got a dump truck more of shields, and just went for Chirrut, or would you still split your damage?
I would have overridden the rocket launcher, even though it was showing a blank. Get the Z6 out there, try and hit for some damage, and not get greedy with my rocket launcher. If I were to play this deck again, or against this deck again, I should say. Because now that I kind of know the trick, I don't think you would be able to get force throw out action 1 a second time. But it's kind of the luck with Destiny, right? Sometimes your deck works fantastically for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play Bosk and you win 1 game, but you know, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, I think I only hit like a turn 1 cost 3 in half my games.
That's kind of to be expected when you're running such little upgrades, and you only have
Yeah.
2 reap in the crystals, so
What's that do? Look at random card in your hand and whatever that value is.
How many upgrade die do you carry there, Corey?
I have 10, but 2 of those are force speed, so it's more like 8.
Hmm.
So there's the first failed something familiar.
So, interestingly enough, in my hand is a T7 ion rifle.
Oh man, if only I knew.
Toss for a reroll.
And so, if you'd hit it, it probably would have been game right there. Being able to pretty much wipe Bazine off the table would have been fairly nasty.
Illusion on cannon. Okay.
Illusion going down on Cannon. At this point, I'm considering just maybe trying to kill Shrewd, go for that moral victory.
Yeah, I was debating whether it was worth putting on Kanan before you did some more damage, but
Strip the shields with Phasma's dice.
Melee die.
And then you force misdirection to get rid of the Rapiton.
I'll take a shield.
I decide I'm not going to get any much more damage out of this turn. Take the shield. Potentially take my dollar.
Oh boy.
I can't do any fair trade shenanigans because you've already seen it, so...
I will take a buck.
Yep, just taking the dollar. On your side of the field, there's a lot of modified gun sides, but nothing to use them with.
Good catch. Cannon.
Cannon rolls a blank, Shrewd hits a dollar, and looks like 2
Shock.
disrupt on the force throw.
Let's get rid of
Shock the 2 melee on the cannon, and then you just disrupt my money. I'm not allowed to have fun. Claim, don't throw anything back, take my $2, and you reset.
It's not like you want to play a rifle or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to play an ion rifle or anything fun.
yeah, so not a lot happening that round.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Like, no damage for you. I take away some shields, which immediately get put back.
Told you, the dump truck of shields.
I believe I also triggered your force illusion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I see a 1 with the force now on the table, is that correct? No, that's a force speed. My bad.
Well, and it's a 4-speed special.
And there's the force speed special.
Well, if he doesn't like you to remove the 4-speed special.
So, I just get rid of the force speed special. Don't want any dumb action cheating with something familiar or with any removal shenanigans. You force misdirection again to get rid of my my guns.
It's kind of rude.
So,
Yep, love that card.
force misdirection,
I'll pass.
very nice with Shrewd's dice actually. Being able, you have a good split of damage, in which most people would consider bad. It's really beneficial for this deck.
Yep, even the force speed special throughout the day I was able to force misdirect.
Ooh, that would definitely hurt with
Oh.
Phasma dice. Looks like you have the focus on the cannon die. You have the force throw. I just decide to pass. You roll in.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh boy.
Roll into 6 damage.
I'll flank one of those short dice.
I
God.
decide to flank one of them. It's painful, but I have to do it.
Gotta get rid of something there.
4 on.
So just doing the 4, deciding who to go for.
Phasma?
Go for Phasma, strip the shield, do the 3 damage. She does have a scary die, and she has a holdout blaster. Bazine, all she really has is the
I'll leave it.
Rapiton. I roll blank, I leave it. I don't want to get force throwed.
I was gonna say, did you
Right.
really want that 3? That's actually an okay miss.
Yeah.
So
Take
kind of forcing me to either throw the Bazine die or pass to wait for you.
Yeah. Do I just stall? Do I just disrupt and then claim?
So
You reroll.
I'm getting greedy.
Disrupt.
I'll disrupt the buck.
I decide to disrupt one of your dollars.
Disrupt yours.
You disrupt mine, doesn't really matter. I do have Imperial HQ out to pay for it. I just decide to claim. What else are you gonna hit with that force throw? Not much. And I don't want you to force throw my 2 or 3 damage back, or even just the 1 resource, because I feel
How
like that's
awesome.
something you would do.
How awesome would it be if he had used the force right there and just flipped it to the 3? I'd love it.
So yeah, I definitely got a bit greedy there, leaving the force throw out. Should have just used it when I could.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, being able to not
You did
not
prevent
use it
him
to
from
hide
rolling it, essentially, though.
True.
yeah, you did
That's
prevent me
true.
from rolling
So
The
where
rocket
it
top.
seems you did nothing, he just didn't roll it.
and it's been a few rounds since I've actually done any damage.
Yeah.
I upgrade the holdout blaster to an axe. I hate shields. This was the anti-Corey card when I put this in my deck.
It's a great
Because
card.
you've been known for throwing out so many shields. And there's the force throw. Throwing the 3 back into me.
So that was just plain luck there. Let's
Yep.
be honest.
Force speed, toss for a reroll, and ouch, that hurts.
It's exactly what I needed.
I'm gonna take 2 from Mind Trick.
And then you mind trick, split my dice into 2 pools, and I think I kind of just leave it as is. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, you switch out one of the Phasma dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the right combo is there.
Either way, you're probably just gonna get rid of the 3 damage.
Right.
The good news is,
Yeah.
Alex, you did put another damage out on him.
I
so
finally did a damage.
You did it. So now you're threatening lethal. Oh, wait.
Oh wait, nope. And cannon showing 2 damage. If you can just roll a 1 gun at this point, Phasma's dead. Or you just re-roll the Shrewd dice and hope for something a little bit better. 1 in 3 chance.
Let's see how greedy I get here.
Usually you play it safe there, buddy. I'm going to go with you went safe.
2 on Phasma, and then I'll take this Reason.
So you use Kanan's ability to deal the 2 damage and then take a buck. Leaving me a little bit behind now.
Ah, I
Destiny
remember.
And 1 with the Force. So even if I kill Kanan, that's a support now in the field. I can
Yeah,
focus,
that was-
shoot. Feeling
Destiny
pretty
can
bad.
really come in here.
You're fairly thin on your deck though at this point in the game. It's only round like 4. 5
I do
even.
find I go through the deck pretty good with all the 0 cost in there. You play a lot of cards.
You're always doing something, it seems. It's always some play.
Yeah, you're not traditionally passing. You're either tossing for your rolls or you're playing something.
I'll shoot for 2.
Take my damage before you can mitigate it.
Yep.
Just 3 more now. 3 more to kill Kanan.
Yeah, no big deal.
Play a Lipo.
Light bow game played out. You have the money. Why not?
Yeah, so
At this point, Alex, you're probably thinking, you've got this, right? You're just
This
a
game's
matter
in
of
the bag. This game's in the bag. Do you see that T7 in my hand? That's
Yeah.
gonna be the game winner right there.
Yeah,
I
right
believe I
there.
drop an aftermath. Why not? Might as well just delay actions.
Fuck yeah. You just want Bazine to have that rifle.
Exactly. The goal
Yeah.
is getting Bazine out with the rifle and
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah.
the
This
king.
isn't about winning anymore. This is simply about getting that rifle on Bazine.
Yeah. Because how often
So-
would you see Bazine with a T7 iron rifle?
Not
you do have
often
the
enough.
lethal on Phasma. You have the focuses. There's so many dice. I can't control them all.
so just take care of Phasma here.
Just kill Phasma. Get rid of her. I completely forget that my alt art is dual-sided, so now there's just a ray sitting out on the table.
Oh my god, Phasma's Ray?
Phasma's
Spoiler
secretly
alert.
dead. Secretly Ray.
Ah,
It
god.
does take me a while to notice that because I didn't look at my side of the board.
Well, best defense to get rid of these 2.
Oh, realize I
s-
can't use best defense because I don't have a red character.
But you showed him it just to say, hey, look what I could have done.
I also forgetting how that card works.
For a Vibro Axe.
I just throw a Vibro Axe, why not? Bazine now dual wielding a Z6 and a Vibro Axe. Use something
Perfect.
familiar and
Does he get the good one? Oh, yeah.
I just call it here.
Oh.
Not even worth it at this point. Hit the 5 focus, deal whatever damage you want.
Something familiar. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just gross sometimes.
Too many dice to deal with there.
Too many dice to deal with, not enough cards. FN wasn't able to do anything at all, really.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Churret is garbage, and don't play him. He's terrible. And also shields are terrible too. Fiber knife, right?
Barber Knife, interestingly enough, not seeing a whole lot of play in our meta currently.
Well, I feel like I guess we should let the viewers slash listeners know. Corey plays a lot of shields, like absurd amounts,
Well,
and you basically you make me feel like Viberknife is perfectly fine, and that's not good.
it's heroes, man. So
Yeah. No, I
gotta
get
the
it.
shields.
I get it, but I've been on the other end where, yeah, it's just, well, I guess I play Bosk, so fuck me, right?
I think Viberknife is fine, but yeah, like I don't think I saw it on. I saw it on nines that day, but that was the only person I saw it on.
And he was overriding it after he got his dollar anyways for a rocket launcher, so.
Right, it's a hard choice to keep it on nines unless you're swimming in money.
Yeah.
Unless I'm swimming with money, and if I have like a Vibro Knife, or sorry, not Vibro Knife, a Z6 in hand, then maybe. But it feels bad when you have to pay for your full upgrades when you're playing an FN deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really much to say about that game. I was pretty much in top 4, cut no matter what. If I had won, I believe you would have been dropped because you would have been 2-2 at that point.
Yeah. So I had to win that one.
Yep. Gone, top 4 cut. We won't spoil the rest.
GG, boys.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a look at your deck here, Alex?
Yeah, sure. We'll take a look at your deck. We'll cover your deck in a future video. That totally hasn't been recorded yet.
Yeah. It was just half recorded and without sound, so we'll be recording it again.
Yeah.
So I think the only thing I noticed with your deck is you have a lot of money making cards. And I was curious if you think you have too many, because you've got Aftermath, Drudge Work, Imperial HQ, Logistics, and Fair Trade. So that's basically 10 cards that are just trying to save you money. And I'm curious how many of those you played in your matches.
I feel like the Fair Trade, though, is like a big middle finger to things like buyout. So I think, like, yeah, that's for his money, but for that anyways.
Fair.
Yeah.
In our meta, there's a lot of people that they will either have no money, in which case Fair Trade's a dead card and I can just toss it for rerolls, or there are players like yourself, Corey, who they somehow, you look over at their side of the board and somehow they're sitting on $5 and you're wondering, how did they get all that money?
It's been played against me and it's worked well. Yeah, that's very true.
So that's kind of my reasoning, especially in our local meta. It's either just a reroll card, which is fine by me, or it's enabling the deck and somewhat crushing others that need the money, or, hey, if you're not using it, hey, just give it to me. Why not?
Right.
It was also, I was expecting a Throne card deck to come out, and I do need something for that matchup. So,
sure.
teched in 2 Fair Trades. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I don't draw into them. They buy out me. It happens. The Aftermaths, they're getting cut after that Art of War event. I'm just not sure what for. Probably a different removal card. Maybe a 1/4 portion.
I think maybe you should consider Threaten. If you can get ahead, it's just super scary against some of the bigger dice out there in our meta, anyways.
Yeah, Threaten could work in this deck,
Like,
especially with FNs being able to just burst out so much damage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, I'm gonna do my 3 damage because I lucked out and rolled 3 with my Bosk there. It's like, well, do you want to take the 3? Well, usually for me, anyways. It's like, nope. I guess I get rid of it. Unless I'm ahead. If I'm ahead, I don't fucking care. It's fine.
Yeah. And if you're already ahead, 3 damage isn't gonna make a world of difference.
Yeah, true that.
So maybe I'd get rid of the 2. I do want to get rid of the 2 aftermaths. I just don't know what to throw in.
Hmm.
Because I think it only got played once this entire tournament, and actually saw use. And every other time I was an action behind and wasn't able to get aftermath out before one of either my character or an opponent's character died, or it sat in my hand and I was either already so far ahead that it didn't matter, or I was so far behind that it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, it's really a card you need to get like early.
It definitely is. It needs to be something that you see round 1 or round 2, you drop it and you just say, okay, kill my character, give me $1. And you're looking
Yeah.
at FN going, that $1 is going to feed FN and his 3 weapon children.
I also would like to vote for you to somehow fit in 1 deadly, just in case. If you could get that on her early, just early would be so nice.
The thing is, she's usually drudge work fueled to be able to afford these big
I
weapons
know.
like
It's a
Vibroax
little-
and Ion Rifle.
It's a little
Yeah.
anti-synergy with the drudge work, but like I don't know, man. I've like if you get it somehow in your opening hand, then you're giving them a reason to go for her, in my opinion.
It's,
Mhm.
I mean,
Where
it's a
there's
great
no
card.
there's no reason to go for her any other time, right? So I mean, if you can prolong FN's life or force the first burst to go to Bazine, you're a happy camper.
Yeah,
But it's expensive
it sounds
and
good.
in this deck, yeah.
If you're gonna build a nines deck, I think you gotta go all in.
Mm.
You do have to go all in with the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aftermath.
How about we have them, or not we have them now,
Yeah.
Heat of Battle.
Yeah. That's another gooder.
A lot of the time I
Resolving.
guess
Go, maybe.
I'm resolving as I go, especially in our meta. Things
That's
like
fair.
force misdirection, block, dodge, anything that just gets rid of a lot of dice at the same time. I'm very paranoid about that. So I'm usually trying to resolve as I can, and with FN rolling in, you hit the damage, you resolve it. You're generally not keeping dice in the pool with FN.
Yeah, that's a good point. But late game, like heat of battle, it will just win it for you if they don't have that dodge or that block that you're worried about. Not that you're worried about block so much.
Well, even with the heat of battle, I feel like if you're in a game where heat of battle is necessary, you've almost played the matchup poorly enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I
With an
could
FN
see.
deck,
Yeah.
I know there are decks out there that heat of battle is the money play. Like I know in yours, Sean, with your Bosk Phasma, heat of battle when your opponent's claimed or
You just
your
play a little slow. That's kind of
and
if
your deck is slow, especially with the cards you're running. That is nice, and I've seen it used to great effect. I just don't feel like it fits in this one.
yeah. And for the viewers, don't worry, you won't see it at the top table. So
Oh,
I'm keep-
spoilers, bro.
I'm keeping. Oh, sorry. I'm keeping my deck behind our Patreon. So if you guys want to donate like all the monies to Patreon, I'm putting it behind there, and it's
Wow.
it's an amazing Bosk list with Phasma in it. I won't tell
Oh.
you which one though.
We won't tell you which Patreons are either. You just kind of have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
guess.
that either. You just have to find it. I mean, if you really want it, you're gonna have to look. I'm just gonna lead you to water. You gotta drink. You gotta drink, boys. Drink a nice cool iced tea / lemonade. Arnold Palmer's exclusive. Oh shit, got her back. I'm pop locking. I'm pop locking. Oh shit.
Oh man. Cue
And-
the
and
outro.
now we've gone full circle. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, please give us a dislike and tell us what we could do better in the
No,
future.
don't tell them about
Shut
the
up, Sean.
dislike.
You're not. Just tape over it. It's not there anymore. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time when we bring the top 4 cut of our Art of War event.